Welcome to 5 Diamond Hospitality's training, Guest Services, PBX, In-House. This training is for calls that are received from inside the hotel, either from guest rooms or public areas. The goal of this training is to provide excellent guest service by answering calls properly and consistently each time. There are 5 steps for handling every in-house call. Answer each call within 3 rings. Provide a proper greeting. Speak slowly and clearly with a smile. Use the guest's name as appropriate. And end each call with the proper exit greeting. The first step is to answer each call within 3 rings. Answer all calls within 3 rings as possible. Remember that guests become more and more frustrated the longer their calls remain unanswered. Although you should always try to answer each call as quickly as possible, do so when you are ready to help. Never answer and immediately ask the caller to hold, or just place the caller on hold automatically to stop the phone from ringing. The second step is to provide a proper greeting. A proper greeting starts with good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Then you should identify the department the guest is calling. State your name, and then offer assistance. A great example of how to pick up and provide a proper greeting is, good morning, thank you for calling Guest Services. This is Joe. How may I help you? The third step is to speak slowly and clearly with a smile. Do not rush when taking phone calls. Speak slowly and clearly so that the guest can understand what you're saying. Remember that when you smile, the guest can hear that smile through the phone. It makes your voice sound much more friendly. The fourth step is to use the guest's name as appropriate. When addressing the guest or asking a question, use the guest's name if it is known. You should always look at who is calling when answering the telephone. The final step is to end each call with a proper exit greeting. At the end of each call, ask the guest if you can help with anything else, and thank the guest for calling. Do not assume that the guest was finished with the call. For transfers, transfer the call by saying, "It is my pleasure to connect your call." There are 3 types of calls that you may receive when answering an in-house call. The first is an informational call. Remember to always ask the caller for permission to place them on hold if necessary. Here is an example of how to handle an informational call. You pick up the phone and say, "Good afternoon, thank you for calling the Holiday Inn restaurant. This is Joe. How may I help you?" "Hi, can you tell me what time the restaurant closes?" "Sure, the restaurant closes at 10 p.m. tonight." "Okay, thank you. Is there anything else I can help you with, Mr. Smith?" "No, thank you." "Thank you for calling." For transfer calls, use the proper exit greeting. For transfers to guest rooms, always confirm the guest's name if only the room number is asked for. But remember, never actually give out a room number over the phone. An example of how to handle a transfer call is, "Good afternoon, thank you for calling Guest Services. This is Joe. How may I help you?" "Can I be transferred to room 101, please?" "Sure, can you confirm the guest's last name?" "Smith." "Thank you. It will be my pleasure to connect your call." For guest requests, try to handle each call without transferring. Do not transfer the call to another department just because the guest requested a certain item. Take that request and inform the necessary department after you hang up. If a transfer is necessary, tell the guest where you are transferring them and remember the standards for transfer calls. Here is our guest request call sample. "Good morning, thank you for calling Guest Services. This is Joe. How may I help you?" "Hi, can I get some extra towels, please?" "Yes, Mr. Smith, I will have those towels sent right up to you." "Would you like some washcloths and hand towels as well?" "No, just bath towels are fine." "Is there anything else I can get for you?" "No, that is it." "Sure, thank you for calling and have a great day." Remember, there are 5 steps for handling every in-house call. Answer each call within 3 rings. Provide a proper greeting. Speak slowly and clearly with a smile. Use the guest's name as appropriate, and end each call with a proper exit greeting. Thank you for completing our Guest Services PBX in-house training.